Don't spoil it, foil it. Welcome back to Slice UK. Today we are in Stroud. This is the first place we've stopped for a pizza in the Cotswolds. I'm hoping that I'm going to get about 5 or 6 in whilst we're on our week away. First stop is Stroud Brewery. If you've seen the story already, we're actually working with Stroud Brewery on a number of reviews. Greg has basically, I got in touch with them and said, any chance you can chuck us a few beers, we'll get them on the channel. We'll big you up, providing the product was decent, which is unbelievable. And then yeah, he sent us about 12. So how many reviews I'm going to have to do while I'm here, I don't know. But yeah, we're at Stroud Brewery. I'm not going to talk too much about the brewery itself on this one because I want to just do the pizza only. They don't do takeaway pizza, they do it inside. So basically, they give me it on a piece of cardboard, as you can see. So let's get a look at that. So yeah, I'm not going to give you too much information about the brewery itself because that's going to come in other reviews. We're just here solely for the pizza. So in terms of a business, they try and keep everything as organic as they can. They like sustainability, that's with the beers and the food. So this is organic. They've used a local mozzarella company. So and then, like I say, they've got some basil on there. It is super thin pizza. And again, they don't do it to take away, they just do it inside. So at some point this week, we're just going to enjoy pizza at a table, which for us doesn't really happen. So slice of the action and the undercarriage, if you can see that. Nice and charcoaly. These employ a lot of people. This is a Sunday, it's really busy. I expect it to be quiet because it's about to rain, but they employ a lot of people in there. They're all super nice. So let's get a taste of this slice of the action. Wow. It's not super crisp, but it's not doughy either. Charcoaly fingers. Let's get a crust bite. Now this is one of the nicest mozzarellas I've ever had on a pizza. It's so light and creamy, but it complements the sauce really well. The sauce itself, it's not overly flavoursome, but because you've got the cheese there, it helps support the whole pizza. Now I thought, with it not being crispy, it'd be quite doughy, but it's not. It's really light. It's actually quite fluffy throughout, even in the base, through the crust. I'm not getting much off the basil, but I'll get a bite of this bit. Scrap that. Really nice basil, actually. That cheese is unbelievable. I would have liked it a tiny bit crisper because that base would just, it'd sit really well if it was a crispy crust right through to the middle. This would be Brad sort of style, this as well. Now again, I'm not gonna bump the score up because we're working with them. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'd love you to come down here and try it for yourselves. I'd love you to buy some of the products from here. It's a local business. They employ a lot of people from the local community as well, and they supply the beer to a lot of local pubs. So last bite. I'm just going to prop this down 2 seconds. Oh.
Put it on the sign, eh? Did it?
So this is the type of stuff that they've sent us out. Get a shot of that, Zoe.
Yep.
You're going to see this more on the channel pretty soon. I can't crack one open, because you're not allowed to drink on the car park, and this is warm because I brought it out with me specifically for this review. But again, we want to thank Stroud Brewery for working with us. We're going to push these guys hard because I've already had a few cans at home, as you've probably seen on the story, and it is unbelievable. So score for you guys on this one. I'm going to give this, if that was crisped up, it'd easily go into the 8s. Because it's slightly off for me, I'm going to give it a 7.7. I think that is a cracking score. I'd love to call it a pub pizza, but obviously it's a brewery, so it's more like bar style pizza, which is absolutely perfect for this place. It's probably our first bar style on the page, and I'm really happy with it. Like I say, cheese nice and creamy, sauce is it's like a really smooth sauce, really light, tiny hint of tomato coming through with that basil, and I wish it was a tiny bit crisper on the base. It is slightly crisp, but not fully. But yeah, I want to thank these guys for working with us. Get down and support them. Buy a t-shirt, buy a beer. £2.75 for a can of this size is pretty epic. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow these guys on Instagram, and as always guys, like this video and stay pizzery.